Hi there.
Hello, my lovelies.
Her lovelies, yes.
Yeah, my lovelies, of course. No, I haven't been about. I'll just do this bit first and then we'll get on to what we're going to do. Well, it is Christmas Eve. And everybody will be busy. I know that. No, we are.
Very much so.
Very much. I haven't even prepped my veg yet. I've normally got that done, but that's one of my next jobs. Anyway, I haven't been around because I've been in bed a lot of the week, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've had a whole debacle getting my meds, which I'll tell you about in a different vlog, and other things, haven't I?
Yes.
But we wanted to do a vlog that we could show basically some of our last bits about going to America. And we're going to show things that were like talking about our top 5.
Yeah, so what we had here is basically from our last trip was it 2018?
No, it was autumn time, and then pandemic started in March.
So 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we when we came back from that, we did quite a few like wheelchair top 3s, wheelchair top 5s for rides, restaurants, things like that. Originally, they were posted to one of my old channels that's not around anymore, but we're about to be going back, and we thought some of you guys on Joanne's channel might like to see them.
Yeah, and also it'll let you see how I actually was 2 years ago and what's changed for me.
And then when we get back, we can do new ones and see what's changed. That hasn't changed.
Excuse me for yawning at you all.
Yep. Anything else before we let them enjoy the old stuff then?
No, so please take a look at the old stuff. And remember, when we do go in, this time next week we'll be at the airport.
We will.
At the hotel at the airport. But just enjoy, and then we will be vlogging while we're away and next week and things. So
Last note before we let you get into it then, we are going to use this same intro for all, I think, 9 of these videos.
and here's me saying it's Christmas Eve.
Well, yeah. So you will be seeing this a few times over the next few days, but the videos are going to be different, so just remember that bit and skip over this on the next videos, I guess. All right. Enjoy.
Right, he had a last note. I've got a last note.
Oh, don't enjoy yet then.
Might not make it to New Year. I've got a last note. Yes, I do hope you enjoy taking a look.
Hello and good afternoon once again.
Third one.
Yeah, as we might have mentioned in the previous videos, I am breaking these into separate videos so that people can go directly to what they're after, but we are doing them one after the other, so the series is all getting done basically fairly quickly. So, we've already done our top 3 wheelchair accessible Magic Kingdom rides and our top 3 Magic Kingdom attractions. Now we are moving on to our top 3 Epcot rides or attractions. Now in this case, and for all of the other parks, after the Magic Kingdom, we did combine ride and attraction into one list. Magic Kingdom was a bit of a special case just because there's so much there to include. So, I started out last time, so this time, Joanne, why don't you give us your number 3 Epcot ride or attraction?
Frozen Ever After. Nice ride, just a nice little ride, and you know.
It is. It's a really good ride. Obviously, it's a popular franchise. It replaced the old Maelstrom ride in the Norway Pavilion.
We didn't ride it this time. We rode it the first time we went. I will say the transfer, they do have what they call a transfer device. What it is, because you're getting down into the, what should we call it?
Boat. It's a boat, basically.
Yeah, okay, boat. They do have, it's like a stair, and they will put it over the side of the boat onto where you get on, you know, and you sort of like, you bump down and then you bump back out.
Yeah, so it's especially helpful on the exit, I think, because it would be too much to come up in a single transfer.
You couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And also, so, you know, if you're on your feet but you have issues with lifting your legs, climbing out of things, climbing into things.
They can use it as steps for that.
It's good for that. I mean, obviously I had to touch up on my bum, and you can hear our dog playing. So, yeah, Frozen Ever After.
All right.
Give it a go.
My number 3, just because I could not leave it off the list.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Journey into Imagination.
Yeah.
Figment is a character that's always been close to my heart. I love the ride. I love the music. I love just about everything about it.
But you don't love it as much as you could love it.
No, true. I mean, this is Journey into Imagination. It is the 3rd version of the ride. Obviously, there was the original Journey into Imagination with the Dreamfinder and Figment. And then they changed it all to the Imagination Institute, which was a horrible, horrible change. And then, after some feedback from that, they've now changed it to the current Journey into Imagination, which is the Dream Institute with Figment. Yeah, it is a very good ride. I still think that there are some improvements they could do. I wish that they would bring back more of the Dreamfinder. I thought he was an amazing character. But it's still near and dear to my heart, and we still go every time we go into Epcot. So,
Yeah.
pardon me. All right. So number 2,
Illuminations.
Illuminations, the nighttime fireworks and projection show.
And it's going away.
Yes, sadly, it is finishing this year. A new show will be premiered in its place. We don't know anything about that one yet.
No.
But yeah, it's obviously, for those not aware, Illuminations is a fireworks show.
It's amazing.
It's also got a number of boats on the water. It is there in the World Showcase Lagoon. It also features lights around the World Showcase.
Yeah, and do you know what? They do have wheelchair viewing area, which is, you know, it's right there at the water. I mean, if you're anywhere near the water,
Yeah.
you know, you can see illuminations.
One of the brilliant things about it is a 360-degree show.
It's amazing.
So yeah, you can stand anywhere around the World Showcase Lagoon. The wheelchair viewing area that we were in was in Canada, and it's a good spot to watch it from.
Yeah,
there are some
it was
overhanging trees,
yeah,
but they don't
it's sort
really
of
interfere.
The side of the Rose and Crown outside.
Yeah. And a lot of people do actually talk
Yeah.
about the patio on the Rose and Crown being a great place to sit, but you've got to show up quite early and get a seat.
So if you're not eating, you know, you're in a wheelchair or got a disability, yeah, the viewing area near Canada is good. I just loved it.
Yeah, it was an amazing show. Moving on then to my number 2,
Go on.
Soaring. Soaring was fabulous.
Loved it.
We did it a number of times while we were there this last
I
time
just
around.
loved it so much.
It is really wheelchair accessible, really easy transfer. It's just all around a great ride. You're strapped into the seat, you're thrown out into the sky, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful ride.
And this sounds, this, maybe some people will get this, I hope they do, and if you do, please comment below. But for me, being in the wheelchair all the time, to be on a ride like that, and it is done so well, and to actually feel, it's almost like freedom.
Yeah. It really is incredibly immersive. It does, the way that you move, the way that it's all set up, it makes you feel as if you are soaring through the sky.
I loved it. That's why we rode it multiple times.
Yeah, we did. There were a couple of times, we rode it a few times while we were there this last trip. And I definitely jump on and do it once again.
Yeah.
So then moving on from my number 2, what's your number 1?
Soaring, surprise.
Surprise.
So I think we've covered that.
Yeah, we've covered how amazing Soarin' is.
Love it.
So we'll move on then to my number 1,
Go on.
which ironically is your number 3.
Really?
Sorry, no. Your number 2. Your number 2, Illuminations.
Yeah.
Illuminations.
Had to split them. Soarin' and Illuminations.
Yeah, there was something about Illuminations though that it was very touching.
It was.
And I think maybe made more so by the fact that it is going. But even more so than the Magic Kingdom fireworks, I thought it was really moving.
I was going to say that. It was totally, maybe it was the water, maybe it was the story, just
and
all of it.
The other thing about it is it's not just fireworks either.
No.
You've got fire effects on the water, you've got projections in the water, you've got the lights all the way around the World Showcase that are twinkling and changing, and it's just a very immersive show, more than just a fireworks routine. And yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So then we've got our top 3
For Epcot.
rides and attractions, all of which are wheelchair accessible in Epcot. We'll be back with you shortly with some more.
We will.
Until then, have fun.
Well, I'll speak for us both. Yeah. Okay. Hope you enjoyed seeing that little snippet of us a couple of years ago. And lovelies, I will say, wherever you are in this world, take care of yourselves really well, and hug the ones you love tight, and tell them you love them, because I love yous all, and if I could hug yous, I would. So my lovely people, until the next vlog, hopefully soon, take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.